So Director Patel, when should we expect this FY25 spend plan for the FBI? Have you seen it? Have you reviewed it? When will we get it?
I'll get you an answer, ma'am. I don't have a timeline on that.
It was due last week by law.
I understand.
And your answer is you just understand. You're not going to follow the law?
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to America Patriots, the channel where common sense is still legal for now, and where your morning coffee comes with freedom in every sip. Before we dive in, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit like, leave a comment, ring the Liberty Lover notification bell. Because if you don't, YouTube might decide I've had too much to say today. And trust me, you don't want to miss the fun when your favorite right-wing patriot breaks down the latest political circus. All right, let's get into this hearing.
Well, we're privileged to have the ranking member, the vice chair of the full committee with us today. Senator Murray, you are recognized.
Thank you very much, Chair Moran. It's good to work with you and Ranking Member Van Hollen in this new position, so look forward to both of you and the work on this committee. You know, the FBI does really crucial work to keep our nation safe, whether it's stopping criminal organizations or domestic terrorists, protects our nation's secrets, it prevents cyber attacks, keeps our children safe from harm, and a lot more. So this is really sober work with extremely high stakes. And I'm concerned that instead of focusing on the incredibly important mandate to keep Americans safe and to help impartially enforce our laws under your leadership, Director Patel, the FBI has been weaponized to go after Americans who disagree with the president. FBI resources have been diverted away from combating terrorism to focusing on immigration requests. And all of this, the diverted missions, the fewer resources, fewer agents, heightened politicization, is happening now under your watch, and it is, I believe, making Americans less safe. Now, let me just start with the budget. As Ranking Member Van Hollen noted earlier, this hearing is being held without the FBI's fiscal year 2025 spend plan and a full budget request for fiscal year 2026. The spend plan is required by law. It was due to Congress over a week ago. We have not yet seen it. That is really absurd. The FBI is our nation's leading law enforcement agency, a budget of $10.7 billion. It is critical that we understand how you are spending taxpayer dollars. So, Director Patel, when should we expect this FY25 spend plan for the FBI? Have you seen it? Have you reviewed it? When will we get it?
I'll get you an answer, ma'am. I don't have a timeline on that.
It was due last week by law.
I understand.
And your answer is you just understand. You're not going to follow the law?
My answer is that I am following the law, and I'm working with my interagency partners to do this and get you the budget that you are required to have.
And you have no timeline?
No.
Well, we also need a full budget request, not a single paragraph full of wild talking points that we saw with the skinny budget proposal. We're now having a budget hearing without a budget request. So, Director Patel, where is the FY 2026 budget request for the FBI?
It's being worked on, ma'am.
Have you reviewed it? Have you approved it?
Not yet.
When will we get it?
As soon as I can get it from my interagency partners and get it approved.
6 months from now?
I don't know, ma'am. I'm not going to
Well,
make
how
up the
do
timeline.
we as Congress do our budget and our work without that request and without the spend plan?
Well, ma'am, I'm here. I'm
don't
doing the
care.
best I can. I can't make up answers. I'm going to commit to you to work on getting you the information you need.
That is insufficient and deeply disturbing. No response?
I've given.
So the video starts with Senator Murray taking the mic like she's about to announce the winners of a middle school spelling bee. She launches into usual. The FBI is so important. It protects America, safeguards democracy, keeps the kids safe, saves us from cyber boogeymen, etc. And look, she's right. The FBI should do all that. Key word, should. Then she pivots so fast I got whiplash. Suddenly it's, the FBI has been weaponized. Americans are being targeted. Director Patel, what have you done? Now listen, as a right-wing patriot, I've been pointing out this exact issue since before half these senators figure out how to unmute themselves on Zoom. So you can imagine my shock, seeing Senator Murray suddenly worried about politicization. Took M long enough, but then she starts grilling Director Patel about the budget. And folks, I gotta tell you, this was the most awkward thing I've seen since Joe Biden tried to explain how to use email. She says the spend plan was due by law last week. He says, I'll get you an answer. She asks when the FBI will follow the law. He says, I am following the law. She asks when they'll see the budget. He says, I don't know. Ma'am asks again. Still, I don't know. At one point, I swear I heard a cricket. Even the microphone was embarrassed. This man is running a $10.7 billion agency and can't tell Congress where the budget paperwork is. I lose a receipt for a $12 pizza and feel guilty for a week. Look, I'm not saying the FBI is hiding something, but they sure aren't not hiding something. And Senator Murray, she's right to be angry. But here's the twist. She's mad because she thinks the FBI has been weaponized against people who disagree with the president. Well, welcome to the party, Senator. Some of us have been saying this, since you could still find toilet paper in stores. Now, let's be real. Director Patel sat there giving answers like he was reading fortune cookies. I'll get you an answer. I don't know. It's being worked on. I'm doing the best I can. Sir, this is not the DMV. This is the FBI. And look, I support people like Bovey who are fighting for accountability, transparency, actual law enforcement priorities, because if our institutions aren't trustworthy, then Americans don't feel safe, and we should feel safe. We're Americans. We invented the cheeseburger and the moon landing, but the whole exchange ends with Murray saying she's deeply disturbed. Honestly, same, Senator. Same. Because if the FBI can't even turn in their homework on time, how can we trust them with the big stuff? You know, little things like national security, crime, terrorism, cyber threats, and making sure the paperwork for everything isn't sitting under someone's lunch. So, yeah, this hearing? Comedy gold. Unintentional, but gold. If you're enjoying this breakdown, hit that like button like it's a budget request that actually arrived on time. Make sure you comment your thoughts below. Should Congress demand answers? Should the FBI have deadlines like the rest of us? Or should we just send them a planner and a wall calendar with bald eagles on it? And subscribe to America Patriots for more political reality checks with a side of humor, freedom-flavored commentary, and absolutely zero hate. Because we can be patriots without being jerks. Stay loud. Stay proud. Stay patriotic. See you in the next one.